Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome to another enlightening episode of Caritas Connect on DMR TV this Thursday, 19th of June 2025. So, we are all aware of how much we like consuming chicken. So, if you are a poultry farmer, please come to the front. And if you are a consumer, stand beside. So we live in a community or in a vicinity where chicken seems to be like an unavoidable ingredient in almost every meal. And today we are going to be discussing ethical poultry rearing in agroecology settings. So like we all know, agroecology is the natural way, like we've been talking about here. Agroecology is a natural way of doing things like farming, animal rearing in such a way that it's eco-friendly, preserving, or let me say healing the nature, so that it can heal us in return. So we preserve what we have or try to regenerate what has been destroyed, for the benefit of the present generation and the generations to come. So today, we all know the concerns that has to do with food security, the increase in demand for food, for meat and all the like. When I say food, it's definitely inclusive. And we also know the pressure that is being applied on our environment. So we are going to be discussing how how all of these matters and how we can do better. So we are trying to see how we can transition from what we know that is destructive to our health and to our environment into something that is better to both us and our environment. So joining me today in the studio, joining me, Fatifa Alvin Manka, are two gentlemen, passionate voices who are driving the agroecological change. So they are both extension officers at Caritas of the Diocese of Boya, working in the communities with the various participants of the different projects to ensure that this project, agroecology, becomes a lifestyle and not just a project. So with me, on my right is Mr. Eman Lanjo, and on my left is Mr. Gabriel Abang. You both are welcome to this special edition of Caritas Connect. Mr. Eman.
Thank you very much, our able coordinator, Ms. Manka, for presenting me. I am Lanjo Herman, Caritas extension worker in charge of animal production. I am so delighted to be here.
Yeah.
To share the knowledge I have with my fellow Cameroonians. I think that is the information that we have is very useful.
Definitely.
And I also I also wish to welcome my fellow panelists who we are here together to work as a team to see how we can transform the face of agriculture that has been so jeopardized by a lot of
By us, actually.
yes, by a lot of mishandlings. I think that I want to salute my followers of DMR TV, and I wish you a happy stay as we follow the program subsequently. Thank you.
Thank you to Mr. Eman. Welcome, Mr. Gabriel.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Fati, for having me one more time. I think the program of today is really be an interesting one, and we urge our listeners to stay put and follow the program to its very end. I think we are here again to discuss on the ethical poultry rearing in our setting, the setting in which Caritas has always tried to promote. So I want to thank you again for giving me this opportunity to share what I have with our televiewers, to share what I have with our farmers, and then to share what I have with the friends of the DMR TV. I think it will be an interesting program, and we really want to encourage. Our farmers to bring their writing materials, to jot down key points, because it's going to help them in their
they're going to need it
in carrying on their activities. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. So like we all know, Caritas does in so many different things: development, empowerment, humanitarian works, transformative works. So we have a letter from Caritas of the Diocese of Boya. Like we all know, one of the key points of this program is to showcase the activities of Caritas of the Diocese of Boya, which is a charitable or humanitarian arm of the Catholic Church. In fact, both of them. So I will read as instructed by the director of Caritas of the Diocese of Boya. The regional delegate to the executive director of Caritas. Subject: a letter of appreciation. Dear partner, I hereby write to express my sincere appreciation for your organization's invaluable support to the success of the World Environment Day 2025 in celebration of the World Environment Day 2025 celebrations in the Southwest region. Your partnership and commitment to environmental protection align with your mission, and your involvement made a significant impact on the event's outcome. While looking forward to continuing partnerships in future initiatives, do accept my warm regards. Signed, the regional delegate, Mr. Seth Ekwadi Songwe. So that was a letter of appreciation from the World Environment Day celebration, like we all heard, and we all like to share good news on here. So I think the director thought it wise to share this one with our audience so that we could all keep up. So like we all know, it's a tradition for us to have updates, so we know what charitable arm has been up to in recent times. So we are going to have a very brief report on the recent activities of Caritas of the Diocese of Boya, and then we are going to dive in our discussion for today. Video report.
The project promoting agroecology and improving the production and income of rural households in Boya, which is a 3-year project, has kickstarted with some key activities such as engagement of stakeholders and identification of potential communities. Let's take a listen to some Caritas staff who are on the ground ensuring that social welfare Caritas, farmers, and some potential stakeholders have a clear understanding of the project goal.
We are here in All Saints Parish, Mutengene, today to engage the social welfare Caritas in the agroecology project. We came here today to introduce the project to them, and we had a lengthy meeting to explain to them all what the project is about. We gave them a list to go back into the communities and identify potential farmers who will be able to benefit from this project. After this identification, we will come back in a week's time to do need assessment. From this need assessment, we will know those who are fit to work with us in this project, and from there we continue carrying out the rest of the activity.
So we have been on the field for community engagement to engage the community for our new upcoming project. And today we are at the also Mutengene, and the idea and the purpose was to, for the proper implementation of our agroecology project, we are to engage with our social welfare member, which are our focal point in the community. We presented the project to them, we presented the criteria of our project participant, and they will be the one now to assist us in identifying the project participants, since they are the one in the community. And after the presentation of this project, we gave them a registration form, so now they will go and do registration. And the way forward is that after a week now, we will come and we will go and visit all the people that they presented, all the farmers that have been registered, and we'll carry out a needs assessment to identify to have our finalists or our final project participants for the continuation of our agroecology project.
The project agroecology seeks to promote activities such as the rearing of animals such as goats, pigs, rabbits, and farmers are going to be trained on the production and effective application of organic fertilizers and pesticides. Practices such as mixed cropping, mulching will be promoted. Let's listen to some of our social welfare Caritas members as they shall be involved in the smooth implementation of the project agroecology in the Diocese of Boya.
I'd be happy for this wonderful talk with the director and my bishop, the Johnson Awakan talk for we on agriculture. So I will be very interested. As I don't start time, so they will not go backward. They can be train us on organic manure and other things. We pray Papa God give the diocese more wisdom, and if we help we, and we too will help others. We thank you for joining us.
Join us in this journey towards sustainable agroecology. Our goal is to contribute to the sustainable improvement of livelihood and strengthening of resilience of rural households in the Diocese of Boya. Gratitude continues to go to our donor, Miserio, our Bishop, His Lordship Bishop Michael Baby, the Director of Caritas, Mr. Pierre Ernest Chinda, and all the Caritas team who are working towards promoting agroecology.
Okay, you are welcome back. I believe we had a lot to grasp from that video report as for what concerns the recent activities of Caritas of the Diocese of Boya. So for further updates, we are going to be hearing from Mr. Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel, the mic is yours.
Okay, I just want to remind the local resource persons, the social welfare commission members, that the Caritas team will be passing around,
yes,
to check how far they have gone with the form for the registration of participants or potential farmers for the agroecology project. So if your forms are ready, you can contact the extension officers in charge to update them or tell them when they can pass by to collect the form. Yeah, that is small information I wanted to add. Thank you.
Okay, thank you too so much. I believe the information has gotten to the right audience and they are going to act accordingly. So to get started, it is but normal that we establish a base for what we are here to discuss. So what does ethical poultry actually mean? Like when we hear it, what does it typically mean? It's like we know about poultry rearing, but when we say ethical, what does it mean in the context of agroecology?
Okay, Ms. Fatifa, for another opportunity to express my knowledge on agroecology. I think when we talk about or when we talk of ethical agriculture, from the word ethics, it means you are respecting norms, you are respecting the standard, what is to be there.
Yes.
So in our agroecological context, we try to bring in this tradition, this norm in the rearing or the raising of our animals. So when we talk about ethical poultry rearing,
Yes.
it means, I think, you are keeping these birds, prioritizing their well-being, their social behavioral pattern. You know, they are animals, yes, but they do have their own rights. So I think when you are keeping these animals, there are things you have to respect. There are laws you have to respect.
Sure.
Yes, in our context of agroecology, we encourage the use of natural feeding. We educate them, poultry producers, to keep these birds in clean spaces.
Yeah.
And also we should understand that since we are producing what we eat, I mean, the treatment we are giving these birds should be a kind of humane treatment.
Yeah.
So in short, ethical poultry rearing simply implies using natural feeding, ensure that they are in very good environment, I mean, where they stay, and then you allow them to explore their natural behavioral patterns.
Yeah.
That is, you don't confine them, you leave them to roam, not too far from the yard. They eat from natural sources. Thank you.
Okay, so from all of what you've said, in simple terms, it means that you have to treat your birds or your fowls, I mean, it's the way everybody commonly understands it, in a humane way. But I think I have a concern. It's already difficult for us humans to treat humans in a humane way.
That's less of.
So why should we treat birds or animals in a humane way? In fact, why should we care about the ethics of poultry rearing?
Thank you very much for that question. I don't know if I will plead to speak in pidgin.
Go ahead. We are here to
The
connect.
language that
The community
I need to
understands or
highlight.
connect relates to more.
yes,
Yeah,
I beg for talk with all man go understand.
sure.
So this humane, this ethical poultry, where grandma they talk it means say how for make this poultry, they keep the fowl them with respect their right, because it is very important for respect the right for the animal. It be very good for keep them, because it go for make plenty things they work fine. When you keep the fowl them fine, when you feed them fine, under this concept of agroecology, where Caritas they teach farmers, or day for year to day for teach farmers, when you keep the fowl them fine, and so too the everything about the fowl will they find. The consumer person where they chop the fowl, when you chop her, you will go they find for his skin, because the thing what you talk say agroecology, so me not to frighten people. Now just where you feel the keep your animals naturally means say the way God be make them made a day.
Yeah, by God's design.
Yes, made a day now that way they go they fine, and then our surrounding, our corner houses, they go they fine. For how you keep your dirty place where they shit. If at all you want keep them, they get some room where they go sleep for day. If you really want for as I dey talk for make place where they go to stay, me you really respect everything where they dey for corner. So we dey for here now for teach people how they feel they keep this fowl them. Agroecology no be thing where they come now for come they frighten people with grammar. Now just how you feel they keep your fowl them make feed. you make chop for fowl, mix them with small you use corn stalk. You know that thing for corn when you call and say corn stalk.
Yes, small thing every
You
day
work
they
your
are
own soya beans for your farm. You use them for mix the chop. You work your corn. You use them for mix the chop. You walk around for even for corner house. Yes, you take chop them like when they for house. You get them for them.
Yes.
Appropriately.
Yeah.
So now the thing that we talk say this agroecology and the ethical ways for real fowl in relation to agroecology. Now all that.
Okay.
How if you keep the tea and how if you feed the animal, how if you build the house.
Yeah, thank you, Papa Landro.
Thank you.
Mr.
Okay,
Gabriel.
for add small for through my brother and colleague the talk.
Yes.
I think so we get every reason for keep this animal them ethically
Yes.
or in an agroecological manner, because these animals are nothing only one day one for consumer and you not go like for consume till way it go work you.
Not
for,
true.
For big book they talk say you are what you eat. So
Yes.
we did like to encourage our farmers them we for Caritas for chop or for consume thing with them too then the producer. And I go tell you say when you chop to you see self producer where you know how you produce them, it's some satisfaction the way you feel them, where you get them. And if you look the quality for fowl, I mean the meat or the egg where they come out from this fowl, then you go realize say if you leave and make the fowl go for a natural environment, the quality go dey different. It go taste pass mark. You go find you the chop and here as it is sweet, because you know say they don't feed not only on natural feed stuff. But if you go conventionally, you will see some difference too for the taste. So they encourage our farmer them for always imbibe this habit for use the ethical approach, for use this organic approach for keep their animals. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you too. Thank you, Mr. Landro, for that extensive explanation for why we suppose care about the ethical methods or how or why we suppose even respect animal them. I know say it already hard for we, like I talked before, for even respect human beings. Sometimes even for respect ourselves the hard. Just the misbehave, just the do anyhow. So imagine for respect different person, then can it also for respect animal, fowl. So from that way it talk say big book say you are what you eat. I remember say plenty time them they talk the day for plenty of our community them for talk say my big papa them, my big mommy them, my ancestor them, they be chop na natural thing, and now why that they no be degree die. So if we look around today, we go see na the reverse, and we no fit really argue because we no fit back up our claims. They be actually chop natural things and they be dey live long. Then we now 2 weeks, 3 weeks, fowl up big, we don chop am, we dey sick. Groundnut oil we dey fry am anyhow. We don't even know the reactions the way it be cause. We don't even know say usage method they even for groundnut oil. We just dey do anyhow. Na so we dey die dey go there with the accuse witchcraft. I go ever talk am. Almost all till we dey accuse witchcraft, but we most of the time na we cause am. Man even die so we eat the sick. He himself he no even know. So we talk about conventional style or conventional way for raise fowl. I should say na the former, I don't know whether na the former or na the current style. The former style. So some style be the way they be the raise fowl before. Then some style the way they the raise are now. And I should say na the widespread one, the agric style for rear fowls. And then now we the one try for bring in the agroecology style, this agroecology setting. So that agric style, we feel like try for break and down for we like for simple terms, and then una try for explain for we how they be different from the agroecology practice the way would you try for bring them in now.
Okay, the routine now or the normal situation now for fowl or for get fowl for your table. Now say you go for market, you buy them.
Sure.
Yeah, and you don't know the processes or the procedure where they use them for producer fowl. Like you talk agric from the very beginning for the fowl life, it be now only on how you put them for synthetic approach. The hash the way they extract the egg from the end, then they put them for incubator hash after 21 days. The chick they start give vaccine from that time against some certain diseases, and then you buy them, you put them for your own a small yard too. You don't build them for raise the fowl.
Yeah.
So when you hear about agric style or the conventional style for keep fowl, basically now just for keep the fowl in a small confinement, you put them for instance on enclosed space. Where inside that space you go give chop, you go give water, you go ensure say you take care for the litter materials, that is the sawdust, and then you also give them medication in case they're sick.
Yes.
We now a normal thing, because even we human, if they put you for some place where you know the move, where you know the feel free, where you know get a freedom,
Yeah, you know
you
they
start
fine.
feel bored, you start feel for sick.
Yes.
So when you keep that for them for that agric style, you don't get no other option than for prepare your medication one time. Most of it than not nasty medication they will get for go buy them nasty agric medication,
Yeah, chemicals,
antibiotics, all the like for give them. So the difference with this approach, when you compare with the agroecology approach, now say for agroecology they encourage to for keep. I will never deny so you know we get space with the fowl they feed stay.
Yeah.
Or the like when you leave them to with time the fowl then come out then go stroll. Only that small period where they go stroll or as they turn for around the yard, then they enjoy their freedom, they live their natural life.
Yes.
That time if you see the natural behavior of a chicken or fowl, that with that approach to you see them they fowl, then they chop them natural thing, and they pick their warm them for ground, so and then they even chop natural sand, because the gizzard for fowl needs sand for their digestion.
Okay.
You do realize say then they pick grasses then for because then too they know to where they need them.
Yes.
They know fowl know to where they need them. So when you go for open environment, when you roam around, you pick the thing the way you need them.
Yes, small maggots,
if you see and say over chop corn,
yes,
say over get energy.
you need for
If you
balance
go pick grass, you go say from that grass you go get vitamins.
Balance diet.
You go find small worms there, they will give you proteins. So
Yes.
you say go balance in nutrition, in diet. And when you enjoy that environment naturally, it go fine, and you go realize that sometimes your fowl will finish the a growth process where you never sick.
Yes.
Yes, thank my colleague Mr. Egbe for act about that conventional agriculture
Yeah, method
method for rear fowl.
agroecology, yeah.
One bad thing for them now the use of something where they call and say hormones. They use them for make the fowl big quick unnecessarily.
Okay, fatten the
Make
fowl.
me the fowl fat. Yes, so that thing in this one a very bad thing then.
And what the going market will define a fat fowl.
Now very bad thing then. Where you said when you look the meat for the fowl, you know they see the quality. You know get good texture, all that kind of thing then.
Yes.
You don't get even say when you taste them, you hear some kind of when you compare them to fowl where they rear them for country way, we would call and say agroecology for Caritas. When we would encourage me our farmer they do am. When you see them say that fowl the way they pump them without hormones and so they be very weak. You want see fowl they run like like you don't see time where that fowl they run. They run to you see fowl belly the touch ground, all that thing and so. Na very bad thing them way.
Yeah, be concerning.
You way you chop that fowl. Where you leave them for keep them for that way. I dey tell you say as that fowl the waka na so you do the waka. As it the waka like so na so you the waka. But you see that other one where they rain them for backside. When you shoot them with stones up, it makes so. It will come it pig na corner gonna go. So it tell we say you prefer that other one way they call and say conventional. Now you now for your risks. It shows say you know first like yourself, you know like your community, you know like your country. You dey kill people because if you see them, you see and say all kinds sick don't come out from everywhere because of that kind thing. Them plenty thing them dey now way. We don't know. You go sometimes for hospital, doctor not even know the name for your sick again because of that kind of thing. Then, so now just to tell we say this agroecology will tell una so. Now very very wonderful idea where our bishop don't bring them through Caritas for help our population, but it will depend on you. If you want die, fine. If you only live there now for talk what we talk but now you now for decide how you will take them.
Yes.
Yeah. So if we know the talks, we know the deny me man not do your own thing, but we the beg na say no try to get conscience, no do some kind of thing. We try to get love because you know if you do something where you know say na poison for go sell am for people.
Yes.
And then you continue over the do am.
Yeah, and Bible says talk say let all you do be done in love. So for different, I remember say for plenty different platform them these days they really emphasize on the fact say we need for go back for roots, and from the look of things it shows say all thing now it be conventional or very convenient for we, especially when it come for thing we supposed chop am, we the consume am, it enter our belly, it be risky. So it shows say we need for go back for the natural way, we need for go back for the root, like for do and the natural way, so that we feel like try for like short live or sometime recover from the damage where it don't be caused, or at least prevent the damages or the risk the way they ahead. So with the convenient or conventional style, the one we mostly know and more believe and say, okay, now ye be the way, the agri way for rare fowl. Now which environmental concerns and which health concerns they be involved for this method where it be commonly practiced?
Okay. The health or the environmental challenges are plenty because when they keep the fowl for confinement, it means they sleep for inside that place, they chop inside that place, they shit inside that same place. Already, when that feces will accumulate, it starts to smell.
Not true.
Yeah, it is smell because most of the thing they found the chopper, it be protein in nature. The soya beans, the groundnut, the fish meal, all that thing they get protein. And when it digests, it produce this very strong gas. Ammonia gas when it cause that smell, a very dangerous gas. Around our neighborhood, if you go for any place where they keep fowl, you go hear that smell for person you know the manage and find. Now already it already call for an environmental concern, pollution that, and then again, imagine if you pass with the air that smell for person way you did it every day, you did realize say if you expose yourself for that smell, that gas,
constantly,
you no get no other option than for fall sick. So you go see and say you no go dey only buy medication for fowl.
You go dey
You
buy
too go dey
medication
buy
for
medication
yourself.
for
That's
yourself.
expensive.
It's quite expensive. And then again, the litter materials, if you dump them anyhow, people never still get an appropriate way for dump their litter materials. And when you dump them anyhow, it means you carry the challenge will be get them around your neighborhood, maybe to the community. So you know, only being a household pollution again, it can be in a community pollution.
Community pollution, yes.
Like my brother talked before, some of that hormones them that are addictive, they add them for this animal, their medications. They get secondary effect for we. Some study we don't show say when they be the use growth hormone for fowl, picking them the way they be the chop that thing, they be the get some secret economies with gigantism where they just go big because of the secondary effect for all this thing. Mind we all the antibiotics, you know their residual period. Their period where you get for last. They found that they last for just 45 days. That is 1 month. But that most of the antibiotics, their residual period in 3 months. We mean say when you use antibiotics for fowl for 45 days, you kill the fowl chopper. We mean say
the other
many one don't enter
for your skin. And since our system no be program for that thing then, when you start chopping your immune system now want start react
it is weak
to that. It be a rocking, it want react for that thing. Then you start see yourself like say you give your skin the impression say you dey sick. You start being lazy, you start because of all the secondary effect them for that chemical the way they use them. But nonetheless, you understand say it be quite challenging because of the increased population, the increased demand for chicken, and then our producers they don't get choice, but we encourage them. Say if they feel limit the use of all these things, it go fine for our community.
But the truth be say, choice ever be choice the ever day, because if you say you no fit like sacrifice or be patient for keep fowl for style way, you know go push you for some level way, sometimes you go need surgery, and people their system and be different. That if you enter different money system, it no really cause you harm. But you enter some other money system, you go cause you some sick like Mr. M and be the doctor no dey even know the name for the sick, and Mr. M and the truth be say they no even care. And now the very people they go say for be poor it be expensive. So when they go now be you 5 million, 10 million, 15 million for do surgery, you need to go, they need for transfer you out of the country because doctor for Cameroon no even know name for the sick. May they start sending you for India for go do some kind thing, for go see some kind specialist there. Sometimes and you go now go discover the name for sick.
Yes. Thing I want to emphasize them, me farmers they know very well. Now see, that fowl when they go buy them for market too. That person define na money. You no care whether you die or you live. It be very important to put on for your. No say you be poor farmer. You no first get money for build house, better house for stay for there or for pay picking his school fees. You get that money for go to pay hospital bill. It no be easy. Which way you gonna get for put on for una head na say. When you do all that thing them, no say man wey dey sell that thing for una or man wey if you find na money, that people they own na their gain. They no care. So now while I would encourage our own farmers them for Caritas, say me they be the light. Mo try for spread this light, me shine for all man. When Bishop don't light am so for we. Mo try for spread this light because Bishop dey over try. Carry say mo change people. They make people they live here because all time people they come beg money say they don't go hospital bill no day for pay. Yes, if you no get money for pay hospital bill, then no say you get to change your way because first people the way they live long. You see person now for 20-30 years, diabetes day, high blood pressure day, all that thing them. They no be this so. Nothing the way they just come up.
They just come, yes.
And they come up now because of all these practices then. So please, wait till they try to tell one and say wait. This agroecology no be something where you get to the fear. I insist. Say keep your fowl them for your natural environment. Natural environment means say wait. All these feed we wanna work buy and it just be na money for nothing. It just be na money for nothing. Makes they wanna work buy am so na money for nothing. Grass a day like aloe vera. Where you put them for water, they drink. Garlic, you grind them. If you grind garlic for, might just say teacup. You put them for this. You put them for these 5 liters. For that they are drinkers. They go to drink them and they go they fine. You the same thing. You fit take 1 leaf for aloe vera. You cut them. Put them for water. They found they were the drink them. No, be say you must walk around, run, say this and that. So now and then as we talk, these small chop the way they drop for house. Now if you get for the fowl, they make the fowl they chop. The fowl they will be very healthy. You work with your corn, you grind and get for your farm. Work with your soya beans, or you go take fish, eating them for fish. They sell them for market. Even if you go back and sell na back and sometimes for market they will give you free of charge. You go back and you grind them. You can't mix them. Your fowl they go chop and they go be healthier. Don't be saying me you work buy all the things we know even first no and they be very very expensive.
Yeah.
That's the most challenging aspect of it. That say the thing they overdear.
Yeah, thank you plenty, Mr. Landro. I remember say before you want to start talk, you say the people they already decide the foul them. Any man want make na again. Last not true. Not true say any man will actually make na again. But at the same time, all man defend for himself, all man struggle for fit his family.
Now you want say choice.
Yes, but if you realize, even the people they already sell them, they still chop the very foul.
Someone they know the chop am. Someone they know the chop am. I be very very sincere.
But they be very few.
That one where they put hormone. You know what we see, man. You see people that the man picking the dinner where you see a lot of impotence, infertility, all that in them. Now that in the way they go destroy people because they go induce some hormone for your skin where they go confuse your system.
Okay. I think say yes, they want make na their profit, and you know if you deny that fact because for business you do always want to minimize
cost and maximize profit. Exactly.
Yes. So because of that one, we encourage our farmers. We encourage family farms. You get your house, you get a small space. Struggle to keep your own animal where you go chop them, so that you go feel know how you produce them.
Yes.
And when you chop them, you go feel happy, you go feel satisfied. Say you go boast. Say I know the thing you are chop because they should tell you say we are what we eat. So if I chop organic produce, I go live organically. I go get an organic life. I go get a longer lifespan. So they encourage our households and for going to this poultry production, even for their own scale. You don't must do them big. You get a small herd, 5, 6, 10 fowls, a woman, 2 woman, 1 man cock. You put them, you know, say now for the produce your fowl, they will chop them. That time you know the thing where they produce them, and then you will know the thing where they chop them. So we encourage because you know fit. Yes, like what they talk. It is like a campaign where they do them, but we know fit. It go difficult for we for change the already existing narrative. Buyers them. If they want change and with the whole country, we have to start with the government. And if the government they allow all the things to enter, it means say you know get no plan for semi all farmers and come on they start use the ethical approach. It means say now any man for himself now, then God for we all. So since Caritas will always be the heart of the church, and it always be a compassionate side. It don't come now for for do your own small best for sensitize we for you know the only sensitize we, it also give we the necessary knowledge we need them for same we try for change
empower we for change
for change our approach, for change our mentality so that we change our environment, our society.
So if we be healthy, we'll definitely go get a healthy community. So I don't hear the talk before. I don't really remember place where I hear am, but it talks say the way we treat animal, the make na the quality of meat we will get them. So if we treat animal harshly, the quality for meat we will get them, it no go too fine. But if we treat animal fine, the quality for the meat we will get them, it define, like it define pass mark. So wait to be una thoughts for the talk so.
Yeah, there's some fine questions to that. Where it be very very good for someone explain and say. When you see and say this far away, they did rare as I don't start the talking. Plenty times say this far away they did rare for this agroecology way, for natural way. You see and say when you chop them, you say you hear the taste, you hear the flavor, you hear the texture. So no be something where we if you never try. Start try for the compare, because all thing now, even if you don't know, learn. Some people they don't know, learn for the chop that country fowl. We encourage our farmers and for the chop country fowl. Now that one way I fit tell una say it be very very healthy. Where our great grandparents they be the chop am and they be different, because all the things what you talk am for here. No be say we know they do campaign, but Bishop dey try na way he go make people they enjoy life. Yes,
and enjoy life for long.
Stop sick them. But as we dey talk, any man they decide. He decide, but the important thing for we na for tell una. Some man go ask question, any question where they ask am problem no dey, but if you want ask the question where you don't know the right thing, now for that one way we will talk say well we don't try our own best.
Yes.
And I don't know whether my brother gets something for Adam.
He surely gets something for Adam.
Okay, going back to the question you asked now. Our animals, you know, for animal rearing, we get to animals where we call and say companion animals. We get someone they call and say pet. And then we get livestock. When you talk to livestock, it means you keep the animals in there because of their economic values, and then they are and then they deserve their food.
Yes.
Fowl that I will talk for a push when you talk about ethical production. It means you consider first the fowl as a living thing. And then when you consider it a living thing, you treat it with dignity. Yes, even if you know say Sunday I go chop the fowl, but you go wake up for morning time, you make that sound, they can't gather. You put it, you chop, you put it white air drink. If you get for give medication just for boost the immune system, make strong, you wash your small bitter leaf, or you throw your grass, you extract the water, or maybe you don't boil a moringa or pawpaw leaf, or even combine all the leaves then for produce a very strong concoction.
Yes.
You put them on something, you drink them. Behind you know say Sunday I go chop the fowl.
Sunday I go chop the fowl.
You still treat the fowl like say na some family member. Yes. That fowl never chop. You know they fine. If your fowl they never chop, what are you do for us? We amend them. You dey run for. You
remember say my fowl. He dey like say na your pikin never chop.
Yes, livestock. Because you don't consider it like your property. You don't consider it like say na some living thing. Mind you,
You don't consider yourself like your future.
Like your future.
Because when you chop them, the reaction go react for your future.
Yes, so you dey see and say when you do all the things for that fowl, even when you dey chop that fowl,
You
dey
glad.
chop am with two mind. You I don't kill that my fowl be like and pass mark, but you be satisfied.
Say, the quality.
Produce fowl the chop am. You know you fit talk. Sometimes if you analyze even the nutrient content for your fowl, because you know so I be use the particular grass, I be use this. So when we talk about treating animals with dignity, or we talk for the concept of agroecology, you always see them inside. And then if you go for the quality, for the meat,
Yes.
you go realize it, you go taste. Yes. And statistics or studies also show we say 60% to 80% of consumers prefer fowl that they go and ethically, because of the way they are, because of the quality of their
Of
meat.
the meat, yes.
It tastes fine for more. And then they get some kind sleep. I don't know how to put it, but it is just fine generally. Even the egg, you see, even the color of the yolk, it is really yellow. It is
It makes difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Natural.
So you know why we country fowl egg there very badly.
I'm not sure, so I don't ever check them.
Country fowl egg there, you know they normal, you know they the same.
Yeah, I know say it's there past the
If you say
normal,
na
but I
because
don't
of
know.
it's not because of the fact that it gets some magical powers.
As
Not
I be
just
small,
because-
they ever tell me say they use them for different things, not be really
na
really
because
for
it be
chopper.
natural. Na because
And then Gabi, some one thing too na say wetin, when you see this ethical method, it be very very cheap to and afford. It be very very affordable.
Yes.
You understand now? Apart from say it be cheap, it be easy for manager.
Yeah, yes. When I talk about grass,
Yeah,
broccoli,
because you don't even need
Euphoria,
for
that
the
kind of thing.
big house. You don't need. If you even find, you know, say fowl the best place I'm sleep on top stick.
Yes, on touch
You
tree.
understand now? Fowl the best place I'm go. They call and say perch. Sleep on top, climb on top tree. Now the best environment that.
Yeah.
That means say even if you want to do this thing, you don't need for the work a big house.
Big
If you don't
space.
find some stick them, just cross them. They fine.
Yeah.
Very very cheap and affordable. So you don't need to me work borrow money for some side for do other kind of things.
Yes.
So now one important thing to that with that system. Or one can say no learner.
Very important. Thank you plenty for that valuable addition. So for the we don't really get plenty people then way Major say they don't be colonized with the conventional style for grow fowl. They don't be inclined for chop fowl where they raise them conventionally. So then so other then the day where they no fair no and they no fair care. So how would one do now for change the mentality for all man, both consumer? I remember Seta one start I thought say make farmer they make they come for front, make consumer then stand for corner. I no talk say make they stand for back, because all we they involve it affect all we. You where the produce, if you say the donor or other person, you go for some occasion where the person where they celebrate. He buy fowl now for some different producer where he produce and conventionally too, and you go chop them.
Okay.
You dey attend that place, you go place. So if you want claim say e no dey affect you, like at the end of the day, if you dey see waka chop around, that means say e get effect on you. So how we wan take change all man in general in mentality so that we fit get better outcome?
Okay, I think say that one it could really be na some big challenge, but no be say it no be possible. Because like when you talk na mentality, and every mentality fit be changed. Yes, the common thing I say they used to tell you say for no say fowl get market. Now for when you go occasion, you say I say na chicken they ever finish first. Na me chicken they ever finish first.
na correct thing that.
Yeah, you see and say fowl a place always there. So people don't know whether na agric fowl or na country fowl
or na
they
dog.
want just chop them as they see chicken.
Yeah.
Na chicken. But coming back to the production style, I think say we get some big challenge, and that challenge get for start with changing mentality. That is as we do an agroecological counseling. So
Yes.
we dey try to for encourage the farmers for shift from their original from their original mentality, and then adopt this new approach or this agroecological style. And then also we no fit tell some person say stop this way to do and we will not get sustainable alternative.
Yes.
So we too for our own corner we dey try to for gather materials we go help we for say if you dey discourage this style wey the farmers dey do am, you say you present them this one wey they go take am and then it go work for them, because no be just for give them, they make it work. Because the greatest reality na say if you sell out your idea to them and then maybe 15 or even 10% for them take them, they try them and then it work, you no get nothing for work again, because only that 10% they go be the ambassadors.
Yes.
That 10% they go help you for multiply, maybe
They go spread the message.
the message, the knowledge
Yes.
we don't give them. So it go start with some small people. You want the Caritas, they identify them now, and then subsequently it go for all man, and would go with full package, would go with techniques, would go with practical illustrations. Yeah. And then remember say our project for Caritas too, they want to catch them young for secondary school.
Yes.
So now another strategy to that for say one change the narrative. We the one meet up that small picking them from primary school, start train them on agroecology, on sustainable agriculture,
Yeah.
on agriculture where it will be beneficial to environment. We cry to say climate don't change now because of man activity.
Yes.
And for disaster and risk management, they always talk about one of the cause for disaster and man made.
Definitely.
So if we as man fit contribute back for same balance and for
For
try for
heal our
employ
land.
all these strategies
Yes.
and for they produce naturally, we realize say small if we bring back the climate back to how it will be. So generally, or in short, we get for start for change mentality, and then we go suggest two alternative we go present them to for people there.
Okay, thank you plenty, Mr. Eman. You get anything for add because our time now catch we.
No, brother, I don't talk thanks about that.
Okay, so the most important thing we say, make mindset change.
Yeah.
So some talk they ever be say, if you want positive outcome, you get forget positive mindset. So we no feel the cry, then at the same time we no dey make no effort for make any difference or for say any change a day. So like big book talk, there must be a shift from one mentality so that there can be like a change.
If I want to add small thing, think
Okay.
of Adam na say, me people they know say this agroecology with a natural way, ethical way, with people to call them. It no be easy. Nothing good comes easy.
Definitely not.
You have to work very hard. If you want to live well and happy, you have to work very very hard. Not be something where you will do so then you expect results now.
Yeah, you need to be consistent.
Yes, you get to what you want them for call people their mind and say wait, no be marathon, no be
Yes.
run. Take your time, because this one it has to do with welfare. Yes, human being welfare and even the welfare of the animal with the consumer, because you protect the environment, the animal and the consumer.
Yes, thank
So,
you plenty.
no check say it go be an easy thing.
Yes.
That's what I want to tell you.
No,
You
it
have
no,
to
it no
work very
actually
hard.
fit be easy.
Yes.
It no fit be easy, Mr. Eman. So I go just like for conclude as you don't talk. So today we don't learn say the ethical poultry rearing talk for the big word wey be agroecology. E no just get to do with fowl. E get to do with our health, e get to do with our environment, our land, e get to do with our legacy. And if we remember fine, we go realize say if we be healthy, our community go be healthy. All things go dey fine. So if we take care for ourselves, our animal, our land, we go get lesser problems. So more choose dignity, more choose sustainability over all the quick method them. So more implement am for all decision that we would make when it comes to farming, when it comes when it reach our eating habits, the way we dey chop, the way we dey do thing them, like all the things that really matter for protect our future. So now all the talk that we will gather for bring am for una today, and time don catch we like I talked before. So I thank Mr. M and plenty we accept the invitation for can teach we for come discuss we may we learn the thing the way we no be don't know am, and for people the way they be don't know am, it don't their mind they don't be refreshed, and I should say for now they feel like carry on for clean slate. Thank Mr. Gabriel too. He come for here all our discussion. It don't be very rich and valuable. We thank una too una connect for the program today. We wanna decide for stay we wanna listen for the way wanna listen the program, wanna watch we, and I sure say all man be get jota pen, or if you know be get jota, you know be get pen, they go of every broadcast time. And if you no get time for watch we broadcast, Caritas get website, Caritas get Facebook page, Caritas get office for divine for back Divine Mercy Cathedral. I sure say no man no the way no Divine Mercy Cathedral. And then we go to like for thank technical team we did it for keyboard the ensure say all in the pass fine for this side we una fit see me as I the talk for here. So now all that for today. So we go just get for members say we get for ensure dignity and sustainability for all we decision making when it comes for farming, when it comes for we eating habits, and when it comes for we land. So may all thing they find. So till next time, may all man stay blessed. Caritas, God's love, Caritas. Bye.